It's like, oh, it's 100% better, and it's
they tweaked it a
but it's
lot.
still not as good as.
It's the game that they said at this point now. Don't say things you don't know about. Oh no, we're getting started already.
That's how I do it.
You didn't go hit record.
Started recording.
Oh, you didn't tell me, so I can't.
This is the Classic Blend podcast for 75.
No, he's in his chill mode.
Battle Beyond the Stars and Death Wish 4, the Crackdown.
Some movies we had, Kenny. You're saying the words that are reminiscent or representative of the movies we. Whatever, man. Look, I'm tired.
Anyway,
it's been a long show.
we made a movie.
I don't even know.
Battle Beyond the Stars. You know, farmer recruits mercenaries to defend a planet. It's basically the Magnificent Seven or Seven Samurai in space. Death Wish, Charles Bronson.
Death Wish 4. Get it right.
Right. We made Death Wish Beyond the Stars. Death Wish. Did you watch the Death Wish movies?
Death Wish Beyond the Stars. I've seen. I couldn't tell you which ones they were. I know I've seen one. I don't know what the other ones I've seen. So.
Okay. Smexy.
Yeah, man.
That's
See?
how it is. It's chill time.
Man. Rancid, you get it. It's good.
I gotta.
We're streaming live right now if you're listening to this on any audio area. We're streaming live on Twitch. You can watch us every Monday night. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, come hang out with us.
This is the podcast
talk about this
version.
stuff. Anybody out there, Rancid, you watch Death Wish? You watch any of these movies? Not the Bruce Willis remake.
No, the Charles Bronson. So we took Charles Bronson. We put him.
I was never big. I was never. Yeah.
Charles Bronson was not. Listen. He's no Chuck Norris.
He's no Chuck Norris.
Okay.
Although they both kind of were the same thing to me.
No.
Yeah, there was always the Chuck Norris movies missing in action, and then there was Charles Bronson, Death Wish, and to me they were interchangeable because I never saw them.
Why didn't you see them?
Because I was big into like Friday the 13th. I was big into Karate Kid. I was big into.
So was I, and I still made time for these movies.
These movies just didn't.
But you watched Commando, and you watched.
I watched Commando. I watched Predator. I watched Rambo. I watched all that stuff.
Come
on. But there was just something about these movies that just felt like these were like the 30-something of prime time movies. You know what I mean?
I wonder about you, man, and your kid time.
Yeah, man,
the time you were a kid. And what do you think of this movie?
What do I think of what we made?
Yeah, let's.
I think it's interesting. Cowboy from Battle Beyond the Stars
may or may not be in it. We don't know.
But he's not in it because we killed him off either in Battle Beyond the Stars.
Either he died originally in the movie,
which we're not sure about. You know, the brains sometimes, right? Or he died. He definitely died in between movies, and his. Hold on a second, man. You lose my train of thought. Disaster of Jaws 3.
You didn't like... Which one was the one with Dennis Quaid? That was Jaws 3. Or was that 4?
I want to say that was 4.
I want to say it was 4.
Jaws 3 was Louis Gossett Jr. And I'm going to tell you with Jaws 3. Jaws 3 was 3D. That was the one with like SeaWorld.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. No, that was Dennis
3D.
Quaid. Wasn't he SeaWorld?
Was he SeaWorld?
Dennis Quaid was in SeaWorld, so that could have been 4.
No.
Look it up.
Stop. Jaws 3. I'm going to tell you a story about Jaws 3. The whole point of the movie, it was a 3D movie. And I went to the theater to see this thing with my sister and my mom. And all I wanted to do, I knew the Jaws blew up at the end of the movie. And that's all I wanted to see was Jaws blow up in 3D.
You want to see Jaws blow up.
End of the movie starts to come. I have to go to the bathroom. My sister's like, I have to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, all right, let's go real quick. We go to the bathroom real quick. Come back into the theater and the credits are rolling.
Oh,
I missed
my God,
Jaws blow up in 3D. And to this day, like you rent it on VHS. It's not the same. It wasn't in 3D on VHS.
No.
It wasn't in 3D, Chris. I've never seen Jaws blow up in 3D. It was my one shot in life. And that was what, like the early 80s? So thanks for bringing that memory back, Rancid.
It's good. No, it's a good one.
It's a great one. I missed out. That's like... I missed it, man.
That's all right. I'm just trying to figure out if Jaws 3 was the one.
Anyway, I don't even remember what I was talking
Louis
about
Gossett
before that.
Jr., Leah Thompson, Dennis Quaid.
Okay,
Yep.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh, Leah Thompson was in that?
Leah Thompson was in it.
Well, good for her. She was in everything. Space Camp, Back to the Future, Jaws 3.
Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, man, whatever.
Back to the Future 2.
There was a Bollywood remake of
Future
this.
3.
There was a Bollywood remake of Death Wish.
That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted you to see. Just keep talking about Death Wish.
To be honest with you, bro, I don't want to talk about it anymore.
You want to talk about Death Wish? We're gonna watch a video, and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna try to tell you what you need to watch right now.
So Kenny's gonna talk about. I mean, look, bro. So, Battle Beyond the Stars, 1980. You said, and it was the response to Star Wars. Roger Corman, you said.
This is called. You've never seen this, man. This is Singham, Singham. It's a Bollywood action movie.
Get your arm off the. Making noise.
You need to see this thing.
What's it called? I'll type it in chat.
Singham. Singham. Yeah, let me see if I can find the better.
So they can find this on YouTube.
This movie. This guy has the most amazing mustache.
It kind of looks like Borat.
Dude, you don't even understand, man.
Kind of looks a little bit like Borat, if you know what I'm saying. And I think you do.
Oh my gosh, just.
I don't know what you're doing. You're killing time here.
I know. Well, I'm killing time because this is just a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh
but...
gosh, video will play after ad. So 10 more seconds. Singham. Yeah, the poster is amazing for the movie. Or what? 3D Jaws or Singham?
Yeah, more. Yeah. We're talking about 7 different things right now. What year is this?
What year? I don't know.
It's pretty good.
Watch what this guy does first.
Are we going to get in trouble?
He's getting a... No. Come on.
For playing this?
It's a podcast.
Why is there a kid on his leg?
You just got to watch it. We're watching this. Come watch it with us. Singham. Yeah. The poster. Look at this. You don't even say. I need to see, like...
Where did you see this anyway?
Rob showed it to me.
Did he?
Yeah.
He takes that lamppost off. I saw him running with a lamppost.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, things are going through his head now.
Is this like a series?
He's like a big action star over there. From what I know.
I'm saying, but is this like a series of movies?
I don't know.
This character.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I can't speak on that.
You know.
But you need to see it. Watch this. This video is called.
What's the name of this video?
It's called The Indian Chuck Norris.
Okay, so look
Very
up,
funny.
Look
it up and just watch
Norris.
it.
Yeah. So he's taking 20 minutes to break this thing off.
You couldn't break that off in freaking 7 days, dude.
I know, but it's great. Look at this.
Come on.
And they all run.
The kid.
The Indian Chuck Norris.
The car won't start. It's like a horror movie. Is this not the best thing you've ever seen?
I want to hear what they're saying.
They're probably like, "Let's get out of here."
No, the song.
Oh, the song.
Yeah.
Let's just skip ahead a little bit. Still walking.
Still walking. 10
like
seconds
Baywatch.
later. Yeah. Oh, he's running.
This isn't even the best part. I'm saving that for last.
How long is this clip?
I don't know, but it's amazing.
He is just running.
He's catching it too.
They put down the windshield on the Jeep.
Yeah, it's a good way to get decapitated.
Yeah.
Or your skull smashed open.
Oh!
Yep, this is happening right now.
The car just
That's actually good.
jackknife over
This has more style than... You know what I mean?
than the Meg that just came out. Ooh, that was
Any
a good
recent
jackknife.
Hollywood movies.
Oh, what's he gonna do? This guy, he's going one-on-one.
This guy,
He's going one-on-one. I have to commentate.
he's running at him.
He just He just bitch slapped him
into the ground.
into the ground. Oh, he's ripping his ear off, and he just flipped him upside down. Oh my God, it's pretty good. Oh, this guy's got a hurt arm, running away. This is bad. This is bad podcasting. I'm sorry, everybody.
I know this.
This is.
It's ran up.
He caught up to him. Yeah.
He's like, watch him. He's like, runs away, and all of a sudden,
He just catches.
it's great.
I want to know what this song is.
Sing him.
It is saying "Sing Him." Sing him.
He loves the open hand smash.
Oh, he's gonna bitch slap this guy.
He just smacked him in the face.
Oh my God.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Kung Fu Hustle is fantastic. Oh, that was a good flip.
It's kind of a little bit in the vein of that, I'd say.
Yeah, this is so what we're watching is the clip on YouTube is called The Indian Chuck Norris. Singham, and yes, it's very reminiscent of Kung Fu Hustle.
Let me see if the other part isn't. Oh, he's like, drag the guy.
Shabop. That's good, man. He's beating them with his belt.
All right, so that's not the scene I wanted you to see. Hold on. No.
Come on, we gotta move forward. We gotta move forward.
Real
I'm
quick.
so sorry, guys.
That's okay. I'm just gonna show you this real quick.
Yeah, it's Kung Fu Hustle.
This isn't even a minute. This one is called Bollywood Action Movie Clip. Watch it.
That's all it's called, Bollywood Action Movie Clip.
Watch it. You don't even understand.
He's got a gun. He jumped out of a Jeep. He made it another truck.
I'll be right here while he watches.
Another truck jackknife, and it's spinning 1,000 times towards him. Oh my God, he pulled the guy out of the car as it was spinning.
Is there anything better than what you just saw?
No, that was fantastic. That's made my night.
Right?
You totally redeemed yourself. Great podcasting. That's great podcasting. Dang,
good
guys.
stuff.
All right, we're moving on.
Moving on to TV.
TV, I had the Munsters today.
Oh gosh, I had Buck Rogers in the 25th century. Now this is the third time this showed up on the show,
time.
and that's okay. We can get sequels, not sequels. We can get repeat offenders.
Yeah.
Because other times Buck Rogers was mixed with Dallas. If I'm not mistaken.
That was the first one. Yeah.
It came up another time. I don't remember what we got it with, but this time with the Munsters. So the Munsters. Hey, the Munsters today. The premise was the Munsters. Grandpa's lab experiment woke him up 3 decades later.
All right, I wanted
Buck Rogers woke him up 300 years later. He had like kind of like a little thing that he.
I wanted to talk about the Munsters real quick because I wanted to read this scene to you. Okay. For the first episode. No, just for the first episode.
That's fine,
right?
man. That's fine. Am I going to reenact this?
It's called no. This is the pilot, right?
Script.
The pilot's called Sleeping Machine. Okay. I'm sorry. No, the pilot is called Still the Munsters after all these years.
But they kind of had to like.
Let me hold that.
Retroactively.
Hold that.
Right.
Hold it.
Because the end of the Munsters was not this.
No. What ends up happening is Grandpa creates a sleeping machine which makes the user fall asleep for a selected amount of time. While the victim is asleep, I don't know why they put the word victim, his or her age does not change. So when the machine was tested on the entire family, Grandpa set the dial for 30 minutes and shut the door. A flash of light and a falling beam changed the dial to forever. So come 22 years later, when a developer comes to the house to sell it, his assistant accidentally, hits a button on the thing and turns the dial back to off, and they wake up.
That's how they do it.
Okay, so yeah, I mean,
but
yeah, there you go. See, there you go. App, it was that guy.
It was the dude. Yeah, but that's
Twi'lek. What's his
up?
name?
Twerky. Twicky. Twicky. Yeah. Because that was Mel Blanc. That was the voice of Bugs Bunny. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, good.
Anyway,
sign in to use app.
I'm gonna call him app.
App. You call him app.
Here's the thing.
Are you guys getting close when I'm upstairs?
What? Yeah, of course.
You got nicknames
you
for
left me down
everybody?
here. You left me down by myself a bunch of times. Here's the thing with this show that we created. We created Buck Rogers and the Munsters of tomorrow. The Munsters are going to the 25th century. They're going to interact with Buck. They're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah.
The backstory to this is that the Munsters decided, once they lived in the 80s for a few years, they decided, you know what, why don't we do this every decade? And so they did it for the 90s, and they did it for the thousands, the 2000s. And I want to say at some point in 2018, they went to do it again, and it, again, another accident put them 300 years into the future.
That's what they did. And now they wake up with Buck Rogers.
And they wake up with Buck Rogers. So that's what I think. I think that could be a fun thing.
Anthony Rogers.
Here's the thing. This was bad. So
the characters look nothing like them. I do vaguely remember what they look like. They tried so hard. And Grandpa was really bad, right?
Grandpa was actually the best.
Oh, gosh.
Actually. Grandpa was the best.
Yeah, Grandpa's kind of the best. What's up with Herman?
Okay, so Herman... yeah, I want to show you who
not
Herman
Lily.
is.
What's her name?
That's Lee Merriweather.
No. I know
Lily.
who it is. Is it Lily?
Jason Marsden. It's Lily Munster, yeah. John Shuck. You know that guy. He played Herman.
No, I don't.
You've seen that guy before. Oh, come on. You've seen him before. I've seen him before.
Well, I've seen him now, but I don't recall.
We've seen him before.
I don't recall.
We have definitely seen him before. You've definitely seen. But the Munsters, yeah, I mean, that's them, guys. That's them, you know?
Yeah, it's good times. That's fine.
I just want a dramatic pause there while I looked at you. Anyway, I like the show. I like it. If we had a pick, I like that one. You want to move to cartoons? God.
Yeah, I had This Is America, Charlie Brown, which went. It was 8 episodes of
garbage.
Just American history. They focused on different things. Again, Constitution, Wright brothers, great inventors, NASA, the Mayflower. That's what they did.
I had Police Academy,
and
I gotta.
I remember the toys. I remember the action figures. I don't believe I ever had any of them.
I had Mahoney. I had Tackleberry.
Was Mahoney in all of the Police Academy movies?
Yeah, Steve Gutenberg. No, am I wrong?
I mean, I couldn't imagine him going on to bigger and better things. Right?
He had the action figures. Yeah.
Because the bigger and better thing he had was.
2 accessories included the claw.
3 Men and a Little Baby.
Would be reused for the Joker figures in Kenner's Dark Knight collection.
3 Men and a Little Baby. 3 Men and
Steve
a Baby.
Gutenberg?
Sorry, 3 Men and a Baby. Then there was 3 Men and a Little Lady.
A Little Lady, and then he was also in Cocoon 1 and 2. He was also in.
About that.
Where was he a pirate? He played a pirate, not a pirate, but like
Bully Hayes.
He didn't play. No, he was a captain. And he had an earring. Or was that in Cocoon?
I don't know. I was going to say that he was also in Don't Tell Her It's Me.
He wasn't. Don't Tell Her It's Me.
Was that with Jamie Gertz?
I think I wrote that in the wrong.
Where he was in the motorcycle.
I love that movie.
Was that Jamie Gertz?
And and he has an earring, and they give him the hair
it was
extension.
like it was almost like a reversed Grease.
Yeah. No. Okay, but
where, right? She was so.
Don't Tell Her It's Me. What a good movie, man. That is oh my God, man.
I saw that in the movie theater, man.
Can we
And he
please...
came at the end of the movie and he was on a motorcycle, like in a leather jacket.
Shelley Long and Steve... Yeah, remember? And he was...
Was it Shelley Long?
Yes, because remember he had
Who's that?
Shelley
Jamie Gertz.
Yes, but Shelley Long was also in it too.
Jamie Gertz.
That was his sister. Remember he was bald? He had
No.
Yes, he was a cartoonist and he was sick. And he decided to change his life.
Kyle MacLachlan was in it too.
Yes, I remember this movie. He
yeah.
decided he was a comic and he drew about himself.
Won a battle against Hodgkin's disease.
Yes. And he decided
his caring sister, Lizzie Potts, Shelley Long.
Yes.
Responds to sadness by
and
trying
he had
to
an
settle with a
accent,
suitable
remember?
woman. Gus falls in love with Jamie Gertz.
What year?
1990.
Oh, I love this movie. I want this movie so bad.
You want to know what I was doing on some weird day?
It doesn't say the release date?
Yeah, September 21st, 1980. No, sorry, 1990. It probably didn't last more than like a month in the theater. So somewhere between the 21st and like the 21st
somewhere
of
before
October,
Halloween of 1990.
Yeah, I saw this in the movie theater.
Was at the theater seeing that in the theater.
Did you notice? You ever notice that?
Nice.
That's like it's gonna be. You know what? If there were words being tallied up, did you ever wonder what word, like the end of your life comes? What word do you think you said more than
excluding the word like?
Well, you can say that too. I mean, chances are everybody is going to be I.
Yeah, well, okay, so you can't count I.
You know what I mean? But just like, or whatever like that.
Are you
not
asking
anything
me?
like that.
Are you asking
but
me what word
like
I would want to tally?
I think a word. I think one of your most said words is guys. Because
Maybe.
you say it in just every single sentence.
We know a word I would love to tally up? Balls. I would love to tally up how many times I say balls. I use it as an explanatory.
I honestly wish I could say the word like unitard.
So get on it, man.
Just start.
You're not dying tomorrow. Get on it. You got maybe about the same amount of years
you
left.
figure before you go, before the 2080s comes, Chris is gonna be dead, right? And if you just go on without me saying what I'm about to say, the amount of times you would say this word is probably going to be in the, I don't even know if it's going to be in the double digits. You know what I mean? But unitard.
Unitard, yeah. It's a good one.
How many times would you say that word until you die?
How many times
12,
do you think that you've said it
times?
now?
But that's the thing. That's what I'm saying.
But
is,
you probably said that about that much
am
now.
I going to say that word 200 more times before? No.
You could.
If I just sat here and
You could
unitard,
just say it once every day for the rest of your life.
I know that, but it's not going to happen. Is what I'm saying. And
it could.
Okay, but then there are other words out there like Rembrandt. How many times are you going to say that? Like there are words. Rembrandt.
Okay.
There are words that you have said in the past.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Like punky, or like orco. Like there are these words that you will never say more than. Maybe some words you'll never say again. There are words that you've said that you will never, ever say again before you die.
That's pretty crazy. You know what? This reminds me of something. Remember when we first started the show? We did this just as a podcast, an audio podcast. Mm-hmm. Then we slowly went into video and everything.
Yes.
Remember when I used to make that noise when I would talk?
Yes. Right? See, you don't do it anymore.
I haven't done it in
Isn't it crazy?
But
do you notice other people doing it?
Absolutely.
I see it all the time.
But what I'm saying is, I just want, because Kenny used to literally make tally marks on his paper of when It even went into when we changed the set, not this set, but the previous set. But I don't do that at all anymore.
I know. It's absolutely crazy.
I changed it.
And
what was the one thing you did? I'm trying to think. What did you do?
I always did. I always say stupid stuff like that.
You stopped
and I can't
that too.
stand. Yeah.
Well,
I try. I don't know. I probably don't.
You do a little bit. I just wanted to make it. You don't do that anymore. You don't do that anymore. I just wanted to point out that I don't do that.
I know,
anymore.
Dude. I have never heard you say it since I don't know when.
I was thinking about that. I meant to say it the last episode.
It's crazy, right?
Anyway, so what did we make with this show? Oh God, what show did we make for this one, man?
See, I don't know why, Chris, you don't write. You leave all your.
I don't care.
But I write the lines there.
I write. Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to write it right now?
Police Academy v. History.
Oh, yeah. Dawn of Justice.
So stupid.
Kenny made this on. He says that they're going to go back in time, the Police Academy crew.
To arrest
all the United States outlaws. From what time period?
Tackleberry died like years ago?
Yeah.
That's sad.
He was cool.
I always liked him.
He was fun.
He was like one of my favorite things about those movies, man.
I always used to think, and now hear me out, that Hightower and Tackleberry were very similar characters. Hightower was a bigger man than Tackleberry, but I always saw them as both opposing.
Was like, he was always very... Tackleberry talked a lot.
Did he?
Yeah. I would say he was very intimidating. This is what I'm going to do to you.
Are you saying Hightower was more of a gentle giant?
He was more imposing, his presence.
He was like a gentle giant, though.
If Tackleberry walked into a room, you wouldn't be like, oh my gosh. Yes, Hightower.
Always wearing a stupid helmet with his Magnum, right?
But he would come in, and it was the things that he said that made him intimidating. It wasn't his presence.
Yeah.
So... Yeah, but it was just classic stuff.
What a cast of characters that was.
That's that stuff, man. Where I just don't feel like that stuff could ever happen again.
I liked Miami. I
liked
Miami Beach. Number 5.
That one dude was in there, that weird looking dude, right, with the gum. Shoot me in the butt. Shoot me in the butt. He got shot, right? Remember to show that he was like at the end of the movie, like he was a hero, or he got shot like doing something or whatever. And the guy was like, "Where do you want me to shoot you?" And he shot him in the butt. Yeah. Remember that guy? What else was that guy?
Mustache?
Yes.
Yeah, the mustache.
the head. Yeah. What was that dude? That guy was in a lot of movies, man.
That guy was in a bunch of stuff. Always plays a. Hey, you
Like
know
a
what movie-
Weasley dude.
You know, yeah, the Weasley guy. You know what movie we didn't get yet? Big Trouble in Little China. I can't wait till we get that.
Yeah,
It's gonna happen,
that'll
guys.
happen
It's
one
gonna
day.
happen. I said it again.
Citizens
It's gonna
on Patrol.
happen. It's gonna not Citizens on
Oh,
Patrol.
6? Oh my
Or
gosh.
6.
I can't believe I goofed it up on the correction to the episode. 6 was not
Moscow.
Mission to Moscow. It was City Under Siege.
Yes, City Under Siege. Yeah.
7 was 7 was Mission to Moscow, but they didn't call it 7.
Gutenberg. I don't think
cow.
Gutenberg was in that one though.
There were some of them. I mean, we'll take a look in here, but yeah.
Anyway, go to
Simon,
Miami real
Beach.
quick. Look at the cast.
Gosh.
What a picture. Show the
What a
picture.
picture.
Show the picture. What a picture.
Show the folks the picture.
What a picture.
Look at the picture.
Look at that.
Look at that.
What a picture. Whoa.
Whoa, gosh.
Oh, that's good. No, it's good.
Is
What
it
a
better?
picture. Yeah, right there.
What a
it's fine.
picture.
What a picture.
What a picture.
What a group of young adults.
Hold everything. The cadets.
I love
They're still
Miami.
cadets.
They're
Probably
always
some new
cadets,
people in
man.
there.
Well, remember his nephew was in there. They went to Miami and it was his nephew and the nephew and then the
I just
woman
remember
the
they were
nephew
just,
was
like,
involved with.
There and like.
What is character? It's like
Archie
guys
had
like
a
one
mouse?
row. Who was Mouse?
Character actor.
I don't know, man. The thing about Police Academy is the toys were great.
The what?
I enjoyed the toys. I really did.
You enjoyed the
Don't
toys?
tell her it's me, man. God, I love this movie.
It's got to be Mouse.
I watched this movie on HBO so many times. You know what I'm saying, man?
What one? Police Academy?
Oh, he had that dumb New Zealand accent. Remember?
No.
He grew his hair out,
Who?
and they gave him Steve Gutenberg
Oh,
playing
no.
Gus. You're really upsetting me right now.
Don't tell her it's me. What kind of
love
what Steve Gutenberg movies did you like?
Kubasek, yeah.
It wasn't Archie Hahn. It wasn't that guy. Who the heck was it? Why is
Steve Gutenberg does not look good right now.
really?
Well, maybe he looks like this is 2013. Doesn't look that great.
well,
Sorry,
that's 5
Steve.
years ago. Sorry, Steve.
Sorry, Steve.
Sorry, man. It happened.
You know what we watched the other day with Shelley Long in it? The Brady Bunch movie
Oh gosh, stop.
from the 90s. No, Kenny, you don't understand. That was a good movie. It was so good. You guys got to watch
Tony?
that movie.
Yes.
Is it Tony?
His name is Rene Auberjonois.
Is he
or
French? He's
something like
French.
that, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
show him.
guy.
Show
Well, that's what he looks like, kind of currently, I
Yeah,
guess.
That's him.
But it looks like he was
He was in The Next Generation.
in a Star
I
Trek.
think everybody was in Next Generation, to be honest with you.
It was like the,
All right, listen, Kenny.
it was like the Law and Order of the day.
Yeah, let's. All right, I think enough about Police Academy and Charlie Brown. With Harry Schultz.
Steve Gutenberg was unable to star in Police Academy 5 due to scheduling conflicts with filming Three Men and a Baby.
There you go. So he wasn't, and that's why they did
The
that.
filmmakers
They got the
decided
other
to
guy,
cast Matt McCoy as a new character.
Matt McCoy. Yes.
You know who Matt McCoy is?
Yep. He was in '90s staple, man.
What else was he in?
He was in '90s
Give me
staple.
one other thing he was in.
I can't remember. I just know I seen him in a lot of things. At the time, I was like, "Oh, that's that guy from name something."
From Bigfoot: The Unforgettable Encounter.
No, because he was like an up and coming guy.
Let's see what the most popular thing he was in.
Yeah.
He was in Police Academy 5, Assignment Miami Beach. That was his third feature film.
What was he in before that?
He was in Fraternity Vacation and Weekend Warriors.
No, I'd seen him in something else. Show a
Deep
picture.
Star 6. I don't have a picture of him right now.
Oh, maybe.
The Hand That Rocks a Cradle.
Yes, with Rebecca De Mornay.
De Mornay? Isn't it De Mornay? De Mornay?
De Mornay.
De Mornay?
Shut up. I'll say it the way I want.
He was in a movie called Hard Bounty. L.A. Confidential.
Yeah. That's Alec Baldwin and Kim Basinger, right?
L.A. Confidential?
Yeah.
I think I know Kim Basinger.
Alec Baldwin's in that too.
Really?
I'm pretty sure.
Let's find out.
How many points I get?
Russell Crowe was in it. Danny DeVito was in it.
Oh, that's right. Russell Crowe was in that.
Yeah.
Alec Baldwin wasn't in that? Or was it Russell Crowe? No, it was Alec Baldwin.
Guy Pearce.
Guy Pearce was in that?
Guy Pearce was in it. Hold on.
You had 2 Australians in that? Good for them.
2 of them. 2.
Guy Pearce is Australian?
I don't believe he is. I think he's American.
No.
English-born Australian actor? Guy Pearce?
Yes, dude.
He doesn't have an
Time
accent,
Machine.
though.
Yeah, he does.
Stop.
He does.
I've never seen him in anything without an
You see
American
Count of Monte
accent.
Cristo? Great movie with him.
Yeah, I saw it years ago.
Great movie. You ever have a Monte Cristo sandwich? It's a deep fried Reuben.
I know.
I used to get those when I went to college. I used to have those back at Summit. I went in there.
It's Guy Pearce.
All right, now you know. All right, let's move on. Enough. This podcast has turned into, I don't know what it's turned into. Guys, we're gonna go to the games. Let's talk about the games. What's the games? What games do we have?
I had Marvel superheroes.
Can we? No. Okay.
Capcom.
Okay. Listen, we're in the chill zone.
We're in it. I feel like
but I'm
so
about to go unchill.
You gonna get mad?
Kenny, I love you, buddy, but I don't like the game you made.
Why?
I don't like it for two reasons.
You get so angry, man. Let's go.
We didn't put a maze into this thing, and the game you made.
What did you want to do?
I don't know because I didn't have a chance to get there.
There was nothing you can do. It was kick the part that falls off of somebody. This isn't the second roll, right?
It's fine. It's about 40. It'll be that.
You see what I'm saying?
No. But listen, we could have taken the characters from that dumb Tater game and made them the fighters.
You have Spider-Man and Magneto and Wolverine, and what you want to do is take them out and put a potato in.
No, I didn't say take them out. I didn't say replace.
I said we're taking the premise of that game where something needs to move from point A to point B, such as the potato, right? The amazing Tater.
Yeah.
And you're saying I'm gonna punch you, and guess what?
No, I understand
Iron
that
Man,
concept. Don't go over it again. I get that concept.
It's a fantastic
after
concept.
that, though.
It's fantastic.
It's after that.
It's part of the game. You can beat the guy, or you can go for the special move.
No, let's retcon this. I think what we need
we're
to do
not
is
retconning it.
listen. You do that.
Mm-hmm.
We get that piece. Then you go to a different screen.
I don't believe so. I don't think that would be fun to anybody. I don't think you want to play a fighting game. I never once said, I'm so excited about this fighting game, I can't wait to beat up a car as Ken in Street Fighter.
I love those sections.
No, you don't. They're there for a change of pace, but
yeah.
What fighting game since then has put that in there? Like Mortal Kombat, breaking the ice. Really?
Karate Kid breaking the ice.
Karate Kid breaking the ice and catching the fly with the chopsticks. You see,
I don't know, man.
You know, like I just feel like you need to keep the one-on-one fighting game. That's what we need.
I don't want to see this game made.
It's Marvel characters.
I just don't like it. I don't like it, man. I'm not a fan of it.
What would you have done? You have free reign. Let's go.
I just told you what I would do.
It's not being retcon. Free reign.
But I just told you.
What would you do?
You take your idea.
And you say go to a different screen. What's
and
the
then
other
it goes
screen?
to a different screen. I don't know.
Well, then figure it out. Let's go.
It's a maze.
It's a maze.
You turn into a little Tater version of whatever character you're playing, and you have to get that piece to the end of that level.
That piece, the character.
The piece of whatever you broke off the other character. You said you knocked it, Magneto's helmet off, or you got the.
All right. So if you get it, is there a time limit? Do you get the piece? You put the piece down the maze, and you're kicking it down a hallway, and you finally get it to the end of the hallway.
I think that
throw it down.
I think once you get the piece,
yeah.
you have to get past the character that you're fighting still. So you may not get to that maze part. A timer starts. You have 3 minutes to get past this guy. To get past this guy.
That's a long diversion.
You know?
Yeah.
No. You knock the helmet off of Magneto, and you're Spider-Man. You now get the helmet, and you got to get past Magneto. So defeat Magneto, get past him to get his helmet to the next screen where you can move the helmet to whatever, all in 3 minutes or 2 minutes or whatever.
So what happens? You knock the piece off, and then you stop fighting.
No, are you okay? You're not hearing me. I said you keep fighting.
Yes.
You now gain that piece, that helmet.
How did you get the piece?
You fought it. It's your idea. I'm taking your idea and adding on to the back of it.
Okay. Stop. Round 1, fight. I knocked the helmet off.
Only one round.
I punch and knocked the helmet off.
No. You said like maybe halfway down. Like
halfway down.
More
halfway
than
down.
That. Even more.
Okay.
Maybe.
Helmet falls off. What happens?
You now get it.
I now get it automatically.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the point of this little side game?
You have to. I'm just trying to add a maze into it, man. I'm trying to bring the maze into it.
That would be fantastic if they're writing it down. As long as I don't know, we do this for the love of it.
Well, here's the thing. Miyamoto, sure, but it would be a strictly Nintendo thing where you wouldn't be able to do anything with it, right? And EA, I love EA. EA, look, I know you're watching. I love you, but
one of the 3 viewers.
I don't know if you're gonna be able to do it because listen, you got your hands tied. All right, I'm excited for Battlefield 5, but you got your hands tied. All right, you got a lot of things to make up for.
And Madden for the next how many years?
I keep seeing videos on YouTube where it's like EA's going down. It's like stop.
No, they're not.
Stop.
No, they're not.
The no.
No, they're not.
You know, Rooster Teeth to no. Oh, there's good. Stop.
No, they're not. Because you know how many people are going to buy Battlefield and Madden this year?
Just stop. Oh, don't get me started on the Maddens and all that junk. But yeah. What developer would you want to make one of our games?
I don't know.
What's a good developer? Insomniac is cool.
Yeah.
I think Insomniac would be good.
A lot of these companies, they have their own things going on. Yeah. You know, I mean, they have ideas and stuff like that they put in the games, but I feel, I'd say like an independent developer, but a lot of them have that just, they're starting to become the same. There are like hundreds of independent developers, and they all have that same. It seems like the same art style, same.
Let's talk about that for a second. Right, so there's a lot of independent stuff, a lot of indies that are out, coming out, and every time, and I love indies. I absolutely love indies, but whenever I see, oh, that's a cool title, what does that look like? I go to YouTube or I go to the internet, and it's like, it's a freaking 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit side-scrolling platform. I'm like, oh, come on, man. What's so different of your 2D side-scrolling 8-bit platformer that's going to be different than the ones that came from yesterday to 30? That's not good. 30 years past.
Do you remember Streets of Rage?
Yeah.
What it looked like?
Yeah.
It looked like a game. Did you see that they announced today? I think it was or yesterday. Streets of Rage 4.
Well, no. What did they make? Tell me.
Well, they're more recent.
Anyway, let me just continue with the rant while we look at that. Smilebit. Oh yeah, okay. Jet Set Radio.
Jet Set Radio.
Okay. Thank you.
Sega Rally 2.
Oh yeah.
And Typing of the Dead. Remember we talked about Typing of the Dead, where we had that game where it was Pictionary. Mm-hmm. We had to draw a picture real quick and like kill the guys coming at you on the screen, or punching them or something like that.
That's a good game.
It was like a punching game. That was a good game. But Typing of the Dead, that was a cool game.
No. So the thing is.
Oh,
regardless of who you get to, like, they all, like.
I'll show you.
Like, what are you doing? Like, you have to do some. Like, what makes you sit down with your small team of 8 people and be like, we're making a game, guys. We're Shawshank Studios, and we're gonna make a game. And what it's going to be? It's going to be a 2D side scroller. Oh, really? Okay, so what the hell's going to be different about ours?
Just a refresher. Streets of Rage 2.
Yeah.
You keep talking.
So I got a little indigestion here. Apparently, Subway's fighting me back.
Oh gosh, I'm just so. I saw it, and I was so excited because Streets of Rage was awesome. Everybody agrees Streets of Rage was awesome.
Yeah, I got the on Xbox. They
and now this is what it looks like. Rage. It looks like a Flash game.
The cell shaded Flash game. Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it just bothers me so much.
Show.
Where you see, I'm sure you can look it. I'm sure they can look it up. Quick. I mean, you have Streets of Rage, like what it originally looked like.
Right.
Right? Can you see?
Yeah.
And then you get
not the other way.
Streets of Rage 4.
Go back. There you go.
Where it looks like
it's like a Flash game.
It looks like one of those old like Flash games.
Streets of Rage 4 artwork was done by the folks who did Wonder Boy, and Wonder Boy was awesome. I'm really looking forward to anything they're involved in. Best
for Wonder Boy,
it's Terraria. It's all hand drawn. Well, look, yes, it's all hand drawn.
It looks great hand drawn, but it's so freaking.
Because you're
clean.
Used to that. I don't mind that art style.
Yeah, I just don't like like it in Streets of Rage. I don't like it.
But that's the trend.
I don't like it.
2D side scroller Terraria. I mean, Terraria is fun.
I wish they would just continue. There was something so pure about the sprites and the pixels of 16-bit games and 8-bit games, and I loved it.
Yeah, but you can't. Yes, I agree, but we're gonna have the same conversation again.
I know
things. That wasn't that because of that. It was the tech. It was the.
I know
the
they
best
try.
the
I know this is.
technology
I'm
could
sure
do.
at the time this is what they wanted it to look like, and that's what it came out as. I understand that. That's totally fine. Limitations, color limitations, characters, sprites on screen, all this stuff. I understand they had that stuff, but
what? But
it's just so right. They can have 70,000 characters on screen at once. That doesn't mean you should do it. You know what I mean? And I just feel like to have that continuation where yes, you were limited at the time to make Streets of Rage 1, 2, and 3, and they looked similar because they were all in the Genesis. And now you have this new technology. You're gonna make one, and
I mean,
could it play the same? Sure. Will it come out and I'll play it? Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
But it just disappoints me that it doesn't have that raw 16-bit feel to it.
But you can always go back and play those then.
I know that, but it's kind of like as disappointed I am about like Super Mario Brothers, where Super Mario Brothers 1, 2, and 3 came out on the NES.
Don't go into that.
No. But I'm saying World came out on Super NES, and that was it. To me, that's where it was done. Yes, I played 64. Yes, I played Sunshine.
What about Paper and RPG and like there's been so many.
But they're not Mario in the sense that those games were Mario.
You know we've had this exact conversation on this show already. The thing about this is, about Streets of Rage 4, I just couldn't say the word. I like the art style. I love that art style. I like it. I just don't know if I like it for Streets of Rage. I don't know. Sure, it's going to play awesome.
Terraria. I never. Did you ever play Terraria?
Yeah, oh yeah.
You have?
Yeah, I like Terraria. Terraria is cool. It's basically a 2D side-scrolling Minecraft.
Oh.
It came out before Minecraft. Well, yeah, did it? I think it did. Anyway, my kids and I actually play on a tablets.
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty cool.
Just real quick, Rancid. The soundtrack. I'm curious about the soundtrack. I mean, I did play Double Dragon. Which one was that came out like a few years ago?
The new one. Yeah, I never played it.
It was good.
Yeah, but wasn't it like that? Wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was hand drawn.
Yeah, and I played it, and it's. I don't know. It's just not the same.
The problem with this hand drawn stuff is it's exactly what I'm saying about the indie stuff. So I talked about the indie side scroller stuff. Then you have like these.
Wait, there's a sequel coming out to Retro City Rampage.
Oh I'm
disappointed. You know what? I had that on 360.
Had it on PS3.
Yeah, and you can get it on your stupid PS4.
Yeah.
Right? Because 360 it came out. It never came out on Xbox One. It never came out as like the one of the backwards compatible games.
It may still.
Because I think they have like an exclusive thing with Sony for PlayStation or some stupid thing like that. Because I played that on the system.
But can I get it now?
And I got rid of my 360 and now I have a 1 and now I can't play the game
I'd have
anymore.
to rebuy it though.
So.
Wouldn't I have to rebuy it? Actually, to be honest with you, I kind of want to get it on the Switch. It's a great Switch game. I'm playing a game right now. I'm looking forward to.
Thelonite? Is that what it says? Thelonite Monk?
Yeah, or the Ironite Monk.
The Ironite Monk? Okay, that makes sense.
Listening to one of the best 8-bit songs, Side Crawler's Dance. Look that up.
Side Crawler's Dance.
And then it'll get muted on Twitch. But the thing is I'm playing a game. I was gonna call him Pierce Brosnan, Guy Pierce. I'm playing a game right now called Crossing Souls on the Switch. It came to the Switch last. It's been on Steam. It's been on PlayStation. It's been on all these things. Side Crawler's Dance.
Gotcha.
And look on the tube. It'll be it's good. Yes, Crossing Souls. It's an 8-bit or 16-bit kind of game on set in the 80s. Really cool game. I'm really enjoying it.
Let me tell you stuff about that.
Right?
He had Alex Kidd. Was it?
Can I hit it?
A week or two ago.
I did.
Yeah, hit it. Yeah. Alex Kidd a week or two ago.
There you go, from Wonder Boy 3. Yeah. See, the thing about this music, they did so much with that. Mm-hmm. I told you the story about I did an article about this on our website, Godzilla.
What did this have? Did this even have 4 channels? I think the NS had 4 channels.
Yeah. What did this say? What did the message say?
I don't know. But the stuff that they do with that.
That's what I'm saying. So they did Godzilla. They
got so creative, and that drove so much of the music.
That's what I'm saying.
Where if they were in a day like today, they could do whatever the heck they want.
Dude, Godzilla had one of the best soundtracks on NES.
Contra.
No, I still think Godzilla's better.
Castlevania.
Godzilla's the better.
I don't believe that.
I like it. You got to listen to it. I'm gonna play you some Godzilla songs, and you're gonna see. But now what are we 8-bit DJs now?
Yeah, that's it.
Welcome to the 8-bit DJ hour, everybody.
Let's see.
But I'm just telling you, like yeah, man, they just did so good.
Yeah, no, Sega should have been doing this years ago, reviving this stuff. They tried it years ago with Altered
Saturn?
Beast.
Listen to Saturn song.
Hold on a second. Altered Beast for PlayStation 2, and that was just, it was Altered Beast in name only. What is this now? That's
This is Saturn. Yeah, this is the planet Saturn.
Planet Saturn, nice.
Okay, when you're on planet, you want what do you want? You want Uranus? You want Uranus? Boom.
See, the thing is, familiarity plays a lot,
It does.
and nostalgia plays a lot.
Oh, it sure does. I know.
Technical.
Here, you want to verse Hedora? Shakedown Hawaii. Oh, that's what it's called?
Hawaii.
Wait, what? I'm just glad Sega's reviving some of the
Yeah.
IPs. Well, you know what? Why not? That's the thing. Why not?
Wait, is it coming to Xbox One?
Probably not, no. Shakedown Hawaii is what, though? Is that the new one? Or is that an old one?
No, I think this is a new one. Is that the new? That's
one?
the new one. Yeah. God, that game was
Oh,
so
the new-
good.
Yeah. What else you want to hear? Where's the ending? Here's the ending that my sister used to cry at.
One of the best games.
So, my brother and I would beat this game, Godzilla, Monster of Monsters on NES. We'd go through the whole game and beat it just to get to this song. And my sister was like 3 or 4 years old. And she would stand in front of the TV listening to this and cry. This song made her cry. It was a picture of Mothra and Godzilla at the end, their backs to the screen, looking at a sunset after you beat the game. And she would cry. And every time you tried to pull her away, she'd get all mad and have to run back to the screen and watch it.
I was just thinking the other day that one of the absolute best like songs ever on any NES game is Castlevania. This when you go to Dracula's castle at the end of the game.
So see, it's nostalgia, man.
And you see, this is nothing to you, is it?
Not really.
Just listen to it. Just like the build, and it just keeps adding a little bit of something.
I guess what our point is that this music was dope. All right, shut it off because they're gonna shut the audio off on the thing. Anyway,
I love it.
Look,
Simon's Quest.
it was great, man. The music was great, man. The music.
I didn't know Wonder Boy had such good music, so
Yeah.
thank you for letting me know about that.
And now let's talk about chiptunes. I love chiptunes. God, you don't like chiptunes.
I don't know.
Anyway, whatever, man.
I don't think they have like the
Look,
everything but Xbox, of course. Yeah, pain in the neck. No, I'm not getting a Switch.
why not?
Nope.
On the go, it's
Nope.
good.
On the go. I don't need to play a game on the go.
Let me tell you
don't
about
even play games at my
Let me
house.
tell you about that's true. This is how I got a Switch. When I heard about it, I'm like,
Sonic music,
Dumb.
man.
dumb.
I love the Sonic music. I haven't heard
Sonic
the
Mania.
Sonic Mania.
Yeah, I haven't played Sonic Mania.
Did they remaster the songs? I'm assuming they did.
They probably did.
Gosh.
Probably little pianos, probably little guitar.
You know what had a good one was Sonic CD. If you put on the Japanese soundtrack for that game,
like that, yeah.
was so good, so much better than the American soundtrack.
As for the best songs in the 8-bit realm, not sure, but I
Final
think
Fantasy has some good
Prelude
stuff,
ranks
especially on the
up
Super
there.
NES.
That was good. Yeah, those are some good ones, man.
I played Chrono Trigger, and I thought that stuff was really
Chrono
good.
Trigger had good. You see, those games had some good soundtracks. Those games had some. Yeah.
The stuff was good, man. He's a PC guy.
Yeah.
He loved the PC game.
I'm
But that's the
still
thing is you
PC,
get to the
man.
CD and it's just I was a TurboGrafx guy, all right? Like I know he can't stand hearing about it. I didn't have the TurboGrafx CD. I borrowed it from a friend for a while.
Was it an adapt? It was like.
It was like you plugged it into the back. Yeah, you took it and you plugged it into the back. And, oh man, that system looks so
But see, they knew
complete
how to. But that was
when
a
you
good
put that
idea,
on
though,
there.
man.
I know it was a good idea. But the thing was, whereas it was exciting to have double dribble, to hear double dribble or welcome to your doom in Altered Beast.
Yeah.
To hear that stuff was it was amazing.
Yeah, but that was
the game's talking.
But that was on Sega also.
No, I know that,
and
but
on Super NES.
okay. But what I'm saying is,
Nintendo.
Super NES wasn't a thing yet. All right, so that's what I'm saying. But to get to that CD point where it was like now you can just hear voices. It's just kind of like it lost its charm because now it was everywhere, and that's how I feel with the Streets of Rage 4 is that the charm of the 16-bit era is lost because it was a product of that era, and now that you have unlimited technology and unlimited power and resources to create a game that looks like the cover art, let's say, that they wanted to draw, which the cover art was kind of realistic looking, back in the day. No, it was...
Man,
you're looking at me like that.
Wait,
man.
for what? For Streets of Rage?
Like Streets of Rage. It wasn't the cartoony
I thought you were going to say,
style.
like, in general, I was going to be like,
No.
hold on.
It wasn't the
Aren't you the one that did the article on bad cover art?
It wasn't the cartoony style that is in Streets of Rage 4. It was...
I get it. No, I get you. It was that, yes, I know what you're saying.
And ultimately... When you see the cover art, yes, people make cover art based on the game, or they have pictures and they do, production photos or production drawings, and they say, okay, we want this in a game where you have Mega Man. I want it to be this, and then when they come out with the character in the game, he looks nothing like it, and now that character is what the cartoons look like or the cover art looks like.
Right.
It wasn't that way back in the day.
Well, sorry.
No. See, you have this, and this. If you look at the Streets of Rage 2 cover art. And the game looked like that, I'd be more apt to play it than I would what it looks like now. And I'm sure it's going to be a perfectly fine game, and I'm not going to judge it based on the graphics because gameplay is what matters, right?
You used to play Radar Rat Race and Asteroids on your VIC-20, yeah. Man, I was all about the Commodore back then. It's good. But here's
VIC-20, okay.
But hold on, here's the thing. Making games look like all the old stuff. One of the reasons why they're doing that is not you mentioned they have all this technology, but these games were good. They were hard, and they tested your reflexes. Like Mega Man were hard games, you know. Mario's were easy, but still tested your reflexes. You know what I mean? I can't think of any other game, but you know what I'm saying. Like these get like Zelda, like these are all games that like were timing. If it was a platformer, you know what I mean? Like sometimes the hit detection kind of sucked, but still, the point is I think the most indies being made like these old games are to be like, we want to get back to that era of pure gaming.
Yeah.
The graphics don't matter.
Well, the graphics don't matter. Then you play Asteroids.
You know?
And you sit there and you say, I'm going to play Asteroids, and guess what? I'm going to get destroyed in the first 2 minutes of the game. Then the next time I'm going to last 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Then the next time I play, I'm going to last 5 minutes. But that's the thing, it's getting a little bit further.
But there are many
time.
games like that now, like Super Meat Boy. Like that's a game.
That's a lot of trial and error.
But that's the
trial and error.
Point. But that's what a lot of these
Asteroids
games were.
Isn't trial and
error.
error.
Okay, right, you're right. But
it's skill, and you learn something as you play the game.
Yeah.
You learn how to get through the level.
But something like Meat Boy is also skill, though.
Yeah, but
you're getting better at level per level.
But the way the game is designed is you're going to fall into this trap, and next time you're not going to do that. But the way Super Mario Brothers is designed is you're not. It's on you if you fall into that pit.
Right.
We're not going to surprise you with a trap that's going to kill you.
Right.
It's basically you can see it coming. And Super Meat Boy is a game where it's based on we're going to snag you on this, and then you're going to learn next time not to do that.
Well, I was just using an example of learning and going further.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point is because there were limitations, there weren't limitations in the programmer's minds.
Yes.
So we can do a line, a dot, and a triangle. What awesome gameplay can we do with that?
Adventure.
Yeah.
On the 2600.
You know?
Was a good game. Venture on the 2600 was a good game. Combat was a good game.
Commando
on the 2600 was not a good game. Nope. What the heck game was it? The one with Outlaw. Yeah. Outlaw was a freaking good game with the gunmen.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But they knew the limitations, and that's the thing. Even with the 8-bit era, they knew what they can get away with. And to have limited sound channels and make it sound like it's a full orchestra.
Yeah.
Because it's going to put a drum hit out on one channel, it's going to put this out at the same time, but then the next channel, it's just going to be just this one thing, this thing.
Yeah. I know, man.
It's like the pallets, when they have the pallets. they were working with limited palettes of
Right.
colors, of 16 colors
Right. So you had to do
on the screen.
shades and like yeah.
And depending on what level it was on, it was different shades of whatever you had, and
Right.
it made it like that. But you also had to go, well, what colors do the characters have?
Yeah.
You know,
How do they make
that's
it
what you're
different?
limited to.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that was the whole point. So I
But it was
get it. It's
amazing
a
that-
return to form
Yeah.
in gameplay and style, and I get that.
Yeah, I get it.
So,
But that's the thing is, one thing that I do respect about Retro City Rampage was that they actually made it on old hardware, to run on old hardware.
Right.
So they had the limitations and the slowdown, and they knew what they could use and what they couldn't use. It wasn't just,
Right.
here's a PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Make an old style game. No, they actually worked with limitations of back in the day to create the
Like a
graphic
Pentium
style
2.
and everything. I don't think they did that. I think they actually literally did
I
like
know.
16-bit kind of stuff.
Yeah, yeah. They worked with cartridge.
They worked
in
with.
one RAM,
Well, I don't know what they. I'm not gonna.
256
Well,
KB RAM.
I know, but you're saying things that are conjecture. They're not true.
I know.
You know what I'm saying?
I know.
Like, I'm being vague on purpose because I don't know the details.
kidding,
I
yes.
know, but
I'm making jokes.
I know. Well,
Well, Kenny's in serious. You went from chill to serious, man.
Jokes
No,
are-
bring it back, dude. We're
joke-
gonna end this on a chill note.
Chris,
bring it
jokes
back.
are funny.
Bring it back. Wow. Wow. All right. So that's how we're gonna end this. Come on, bring back chill Ken.
Will there be a 75 or 76?
Bring back, of course there's. Bring back a chill Ken. Come on, bring it back.
I don't know. I'm a little worked up right now.
We always end with you worked up on video games.
Come on, man. Look at the chicken in Streets of
I
Rage. Like, when you get
know.
that, they're not going to have stuff like that.
I know.
It just
What?
disappoints
It's gonna
me.
be hand drawn. It's gonna be great.
I know, but I'm still disappointed in it. And I'm sorry.
Let me ask you this.
I'm sorry if I'm upsetting you.
What if they had a filter on the new Streets of Rage where you could make it look like that?
Then I'd play like that.
Right?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they?
Because that's the thing is that's not true to what the series has
problem-
offered in the past.
The problem I have with and this is one of our final thoughts, I guess.
I gotta turn the light down more. You're right.
The problem I have with that is it looks like every Steam
I know.
early access thing.
To me, it reminds me of like.
Not to say that it looks bad. It's just like
It looks like games that I play on
it's like,
Newgrounds.
Like I'm saying, exactly. It's like a Flash game. I don't know. Anyway, look, we're gonna end it. We got to pull it down.
But I'm sure it's gonna be good, and I'm sure it's fun.
gonna
And
be
I
good.
really want Sega to get back to what they did best. They need to bring back Altered Beast. They need to bring back Wonder Boy. They need to bring back Alex Kidd.
Right.
I'm not afraid of change. I'm not. But I want them to bring back their old stuff too, because that's what makes. Come on, man. Sega was built on that stuff. Nintendo knows it. Nintendo comes out with the same
Wonder Boy
games over
remake.
and over again, and look where they are. They're still making systems.
I think some remakes are like I think it's good for some remakes, and it depends on the style. Like if you like the style, you know, like I'm not keen on these indie, 2D side scrolling things. It's like, come on, like I don't know. I don't know. Like just to make it look like 8-bit because or 16-bit because you can. And then like what's the game? I don't know, man. It's just you know what it is. You know what it is, Kenny. I think there's just too many games right now.
Everybody's vying for it.
There's too many games, and I want to play them all. But I just don't have time.
Wonder Boy came out, I think, on the TurboGrafx 16 Monster Lair, if I'm not mistaken. I think they took Wonder Boy out of the game. Is that right or wrong?
No, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you.
You don't remember?
I don't remember. No.
Yeah, I remember that back in the day, because I didn't have a Master System. I had a TurboGrafx 16.
He did indeed. All right, guys. Look, we're gonna wind this down. We're gonna. It's time to pull out a little bit. We're gonna
What's time to what?
pull out of the show. I don't know, man. Look, I'm tired. All right, it's been a long
Wonder
night.
Boy 3
It's been a
Monster
long
Lair.
show. We've been streaming for a while now.
Wonder Boy 3 Monster Lair. Just talking about this real quick. I think I played this back in the day. Did Wonder Boy have something to... I don't think it did.
We never had Wonder Boy.
No.
What did we just have? Oh, Alex Kidd.
Yeah, Hudson. Console adaptation
Hudson
was
song?
made by Hudson stuff, because I want to say it's so close to looking like Adventure Island.
Yeah. But
Yeah, subsequent North American release on TurboGrafx CD dropped the Wonder Boy 3 title. They just called it Monster Lair, even though it was Wonder Boy 3.
okay.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
yeah.
all right. Look, Guys,
Thanks for hanging out with us.
absolutely.
You know, we're going to do this again next Monday, so, you know, mark your calendars.
You've been listening or watching the podcast version of Classic Blend, where we've gone and we've really gone in depth into all the things we created. Not really. We got off on a lot of tangents, but we got a lot of Police Academy stuff.
Yeah,
Talked a lot. We got some Gutenberg. We got a little Guy Pearce action in there. We got Kenny to rant again about video games, which is not hard to do.
He gets me going, man.
You know,
but
well, I don't. Well, I don't.
I know.
It's just
I know. I'm passionate about the stuff, and yeah, I know.
But
things. I know. Chris, I understand. I understand what you're about to say, and I understand things evolve, and I understand.
No. I was going to go the opposite way and just say, you can still just be in what you love. Just be in that era which is why we do the show. You don't have to worry about all that.
Listen, there's a sequel to RoboCop coming out. A sequel to the original RoboCop. You know why? Because RoboCop 3 didn't work. Probably RoboCop 2 didn't work.
I love RoboCop 2.
And the remake of RoboCop didn't work. So they're going back and they're saying, we're going to make a sequel to the original RoboCop. And that's phenomenal.
And what else are they doing that with?
But it's not going to be cell shaded. You know what I mean?
It might be. It's going to be Peter Weller's head on a cell shaded CGI.
It's going to be so shiny, stupid looking
armor. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
but sign into Use app. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. Rancid Vomit 88. Thank you.
Matt was here. Enrique. Thank you so much for hanging out.
The Ionite Monk. Thank you very much.
We are talking to the people that we are on live stream right now. So if you're listening at this at a later date or you're watching this, go check us out on Monday nights. We live stream. This is the last segment we do. It's the full podcast version of we just recap. We recap. We chill. We bring the lights down.
Come to the coast, have a few laughs.
And we get Kenny to get mad about video games. It's great. It's.
I got mad about Star Wars last week.
Star Wars last week. I think video games before that.
And then Star Wars the week before.
Yeah. But guys, if you want to get, if you want to talk to us or say hi to us, you can get to us at retrosquad.com.
Have a good week too. Thank you very much.
Right? Yeah. So you guys have a good week, and we'll be back again on Monday if you're hitting this up when we get this, when it comes out on a Friday. New videos every weekday, right? New videos every weekday.
We hope to see you again next week, Rancid. Thanks.
So yeah, and we stream this stuff, and that's gonna do it. Don't forget to check out Do You Even 80s Bro? It's our 80s trivia stuff.
But but importantly, you continue the conversation. You want to talk about games and stuff like that? Find us. We're on Twitter.
Said at Retro Squad on everything.
Follow. Let's continue the conversation if you want to continue.
We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I mean, just come and talk. Just
send us an email, whatever you want to do.
Send us an email. Contact at retrosquad.com.
You want to be on the show? You can be on the show.
You want to be on our show? You want to come on and you want to talk with us? You want to do a section? You want to go with me or Kenny and you get we'll pick a randomly generate a property for you. You can talk about it with us by all means, but you got to tell us though. That's the only thing.
You don't ask, you tell us.
You don't. That's it. You demand it. And I will ask if you guys could please tell a friend, share this. It's how we can grow this community and everything. You guys are awesome. We really appreciate that. Yes, definitely come back next Monday and check out the fully edited stuff on YouTube.
If you go to retrosquad.com, I did a bunch of articles on bad cover art for, I think I did Super NES, TurboGrafx 16, and Genesis. I want to say I did Genesis.
Yeah.
One of them that you mentioned before, it was in the bad cover art section. Somebody was talking. Who was talking about stupid Chameleon? Kid Chameleon.
Kid Chameleon. Yeah.
Kid Chameleon was on one of my Genesis bad cover art.
That's right. You did do that.
Yeah, that was one of the ones on there.
That's true.
So I can't stand that cover art. I can't stand the ad either. They had the ad with the same stupid kid with the sunglasses and leather jacket. It was
good
horrible
stuff.
Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with us. We hope to see you next week. And yeah, continue the conversation with us if you want. If you don't want to, I don't care.
Turn up the 80s.
Yeah.
Turn down the lights. Turn up the 80s. Turn down the lights. Turn up the 80s. Turn on the. How would you?
I don't know. Whatever. But if you come back next week and you want to see it, like our little 80s collection or anything like that, we'll focus it out and you can check out our lunchbox and little old action figures. He-Man.
Okay. All right, come on.
Right?
Come on.
Roddy Piper and his little
half-naked Spider-Man.
No. The mushroom.
Lava Lamp did good too. Oh yeah.
The local art mushroom.
Rooted Moon Artistry. Yeah. Check that out. Okay, go ahead. That's it, guys. We'll see you in the next whatever this is.
Guys.
I said guys.
I know you said guys. That's his number one word.